Hello everybody, Darth Rock has returned for the next pay-per-view for the WWE, which is BlackLash, which is later on today, Sunday. But it's Sunday for me anyway. And it's going to be Raw and SmackDown back together again, like they used to. But it's BlackLash 2018. I attempt at the cut. I've got the matches on which I know. I will start with the kickoff. Work my way up. Okay. So for the kickoff, I think it's Bailey taking on Ruby Riott. I haven't been watching Raw or SmackDown this week. I've completely forgot about it. I know a tiny bit. I mean a tiny bit. But Ruby needs this win because the draft has. So it'll make Ruby look strong. Have her beat a former champion. It'll push her up. Maybe divide her from the Riot Squad. Are they called the Riot Squad? If they're still going, have Ruby beat Bailey, beat a former champion that none of the others have done yet. Then you have the tag team match of Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley taking on Zayn and Owens. And Bobby and Braun are going to win this match. Just trample over them, Zayn and Owens, just destroy them. Then a match I struggled on would be Daniel Bryan taking on Colin Cassidy, or Big Cass as he's called. Let me call Colin Cassidy again. I would like to see Cass win, but it's probably going to be Bryan, because everyone seems to like Bryan. Have Bryan lose, it's just going to make him lose the crowd. So Daniel Bryan, but I'd like to see Big Cass win. And then we'll have the United States title. It will be Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton. And I've put Jeff Hardy to retain his title. But it'd be a good match. But with the whole brand thing, Jeff's going to beat Randy. And the same thing goes for the next match, which is Seth Rollins taking on The Miz. IC title. If The Miz wins, he's won the IC title the most times. He's won the IC title more than Jericho. But my money's on Seth Rollins to retain. Another match I struggled on was Nia Jax taking on Alexa Bliss. I would like to see Alexa Bliss win the title again, retain her title again. My money's on Bliss. Then you have Carmella taking on Charlotte for the women's title, on women's SmackDown style. And Carmella's going to retain her title, maybe with the help of that team. I don't know what they're called. The help of them too, the team. The Iconics, that's what they're called. With help of the Iconics, Carmella will retain her title. To build that little heel, Vince just got with Charlotte. And you have Roman Reigns taking on Samoa Joe. Now, I would like to see, I'll go more to you later on about this, but Samoa Joe to beat Reigns. Then AJ Styles taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. It's a no DQ match, which means Nakamura's little low blow thing can happen. And I think Nakamura's going to take this to his advantage and beat AJ Styles for the title. So my money's on Nakamura to become champion. There you have it. That's my BlackLash predictions. Ruby Riott, Braun and Bobby, Daniel Bryan, Jeff Hardy, Seth Rollins, Alexa Bliss, Carmella, Samoa Joe, Shinsuke Nakamura. There you go. My BlackLash predictions. Now, before I go, I'm going to also talk about what happened on Friday. The Greatest Royal Rumble pay-per-view match. I didn't watch all of it. I watched most of it. Because I got mixed up, because it started like really early in the UK. Like afternoonish, like, I think it was 5, 6 it started. And then we starts at 12, so I missed most of it, but I saw highlights. John Cena versus Triple H to start it off. I'm a bit confused, but a good opening match against two big megastars, but with the age of Triple H. It was a good match. I really enjoyed that match. And you had Cedric Alexander was it Kalisto? Cruiserweight title. Another good match, but this should have been first. Because I just had a good match, and the Cruiserweights people are probably tired because of the Triple H match. But Alexander retained. Good choice. And I think it was the Undertaker's match against Rusev. Good match. Rusev has got more Albert Undertaker than John Cena did at WrestleMania. The way it ended, you had the Accolade in it. I took an Accolade for a while, but it ended with Aiden English interfering. But Undertaker won the match by putting both Rusev and Aiden English both in the casket match and won, closing the lid. Then you had, the Bludgeon Brothers taking on the Usos. This match was only a couple minutes long, but the Bludgeon Brothers won really quickly, and still got champions. Then you had the Bar, taking on the team of Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. A bunch of nicknames for these, like people have been calling them the Walking Wyatts, because it's Walking Matt Hardy, not Broken. So the Walking Wyatt, the Walking Family. That's what I'd call them, the Walking Family. Wokan as Walking. Then family, Bray brings back the Wyatt family. Brings back Bloody. Goes to the Braun. So then maybe bring Bo Dallas into there, because Dallas and Axel have got nothing really happening at the moment. So think about Matt, Bray, Braun, Bo, because he's related to Bray, and with Axel being a team with Bo. And Matt could really push all them up. But good match. Matt and Bray are your Raw Tag Team Champions. And the last one I remember was the Royal Rumble itself, 50 men. Oh, that was really long. It started with Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler. Then Sin Cara came next, he got eliminated. Mike Kanellis was in there. Hornswoggle, Kofi Kingston. Some sort of sumo wrestler with Mark Henry. That had everything going on. But there was no Kane. No Big Show. Surprising. There was no John Cena in that match, which I was really glad for. There was no Reigns. I thought Dean Ambrose would return, but he didn't. Ray was in it. Tony Nese. Drew Galloway from 302 Live? Yeah, they came back. Wasn't many surprises, was there? Hornswoggle did like a small drop. That was quite cool. And it came in around, when it started after 30, you got people like Bobby Roode came in, Braun Strowman came in, Ray, and then around 40, 45, 46, Titus O'Neil came in, ran down the ring, then I think he tripped or fell. I don't think it was planned, fell and slipped under the ring, and quickly got down and then got under the ring. And I watched a clip of it with Bobby Roode, wondering what was going on. And then interviewed Bobby Roode, and he was all confused. Then the match continued. We had Kevin Owens came in. There was no Sami Zayn. Shane was in there. Kurt Angle was in there. No Zayn, Kevin Owens. I got to the last couple. So you had the last 5, I think, was Shane, Braun, Big Cass, Daniel Bryan. I think it was Bobby Lashley. Then Shane got eliminated, and Bobby did. The last 3 were Big Cass, Braun Strowman, and Daniel Bryan. Big Cass eliminated Bryan to continue that feud. But then Braun eliminated Cass to win. But the way he eliminated, Cass goes for his little boot, missed, went over the top rope, so he was sitting on the ropes, and then Braun just shook the ropes like that, and you saw Big Cass bouncing away like that on the ropes, and just eliminated him. And if you study this, it was kind of a giveaway, because how big that trophy is. Who was going to be able to pick that up but Braun? Big Cass maybe, so it was either going to be Big Cass or Braun, because how big, it was just bigger than them two. But why did they give Braun a title? Why? And it's green. A green title. But it was a good match. I enjoyed it. Good event, sorry. Really enjoyed it. You tell me your thoughts. Did you enjoy Greatest Royal Rumble? What was your favourite part of that match? Tell me anything you liked about that event down below. And also, do you agree with my Backlash predictions? Am I right? Am I wrong? I will repeat them again because this video has been going on for quite a while. My predictions were Ruby Riott, Braun Strowman, Bobby Lashley, Daniel Bryan, Jeff Hardy, Seth Rollins, Alexa Bliss, Carmella, Samoa Joe, and Shinsuke Nakamura. There you go. So that's my Backlash predictions for tonight, and my views on the greatest Royal Rumble which happened on Friday. Whew, do you guys agree with me? Do you have your predictions? And if you want, but leave your predictions below if you haven't. Tell me what do you think of the greatest Royal Rumble. Was it a good event, a bad event? Was it the best? Was it the worst? Where would you rate it? 1 out of 10, where would you rate me? I would probably rate 8. Could have been better. But hey, that's me. See you guys there, and I am out of here. Bye-bye.